Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett. And yes, guys, this is another amazing edition of Wake Up with Trickett. And I hope everyone is doing well. If it is your first time rocking out with me, guys, welcome. If you have been here before, and then, it is what it is, sit down, have a seat, and let's all learn and grow together, right? Because on this channel, guys, no matter what I'm talking about, we are all going to learn and grow together. And with that being said, guys, I really appreciate all of you who come by, hang out with me, hear my content, and I just want you to know I appreciate it. Whether you stop by today or a month from now, a week later, it doesn't matter, because I appreciate you. And now let's get this show on the road, guys. I want to talk to you guys right now about telepath communication. Telepath communication, that means communicating with your mind, using energy, since everything is energy, using energy to go out and connect to different people. Now, with one of the gifts that I have, I'm able to do that with anyone on the planet. Doesn't matter who they are. I don't even need to know their name. I can instantly connect with them. Just like that. Whether they want me to, don't want me to, does not matter. I am a master manipulator when it comes to energy. I can bend it, throw it, command it, and it will do whatever I want it to do at will. So when you're able to telepath communicate, that means you don't need any phones, nothing of that sort. That means that you can be in a place that is that has no reception. And that means absolutely nothing to you. Mostly like if you have a soulmate or a high-level soulmate or a twin or something of that, something along that line that maybe you might even already communicate with. That means if, say, one of them was in a place to where, there was no way of communication. What's the word I'm looking for? There was no signal. There you go. There was no signal, right? It wouldn't mean anything to you. It would mean nothing to someone that is able to use telepath communication to communicate, because even if everyone was like, oh, I can't talk to my spouse or my boyfriend or my girlfriend or this person or that person because I have no signal. Well, for someone like you, who's probably connected with someone else out there, that means nothing to you. Your phone can be completely dead. It means absolutely nothing, because you would still be able to communicate as if you were talking on the phone. You would still be able to get your message across. They would still be able to hear you. They would still be able to respond to whatever you put out there. Just one of the benefits of knowing how to telepath communicate and use that energy like that. Now, from what I've seen, most people could only do this with one person. So say like that person that they may be close connected to, like a twin flame or soulmate, someone that they're spiritually tied into. They can connect with that one person. I myself don't have to be tied into you. I can just want to talk to you, and then instantly I can pop into your mind and start speaking to you. And then whatever you say back, I can hear it back. This is just an awesome way of communicating. And when you're able to communicate like this, what this is also letting yourself know, and also others, is that you understand energy more so than others do, because you know how to manipulate it to have it do what you want it to do. So you can throw it in anyone's direction, and it's going to hit them. They're going to get whatever you want them to know. They're going to hear it. I think it's an awesome gift, because say you had someone stranded, you can communicate with them. Say you had a lost loved one, you can communicate with them. Kidnap victim, you can communicate with the kidnapper, and well, if you have it like I have it, to where you can just enter anyone's mind at will, then you can communicate with the kidnapper or the person that is kidnapped. You can talk to the individual that's in a coma. Ask questions, get answers, where the doctor, no shade on the physician, but these are spiritual gifts, not gifts from science, which we do not knock, because they've all been beneficial to us. But this is just taking it to a next level, because this is spiritual gifts. And just imagine if you can speak to someone in a coma. Imagine if you can speak to someone that was held against their will, and say they were in a home or whatever the case may be, and you wanted to know how many people was on the other side of the wall that you cannot see. You can easily telepath communicate with the individual or the individuals, or even the person holding the individual. One thing I've learned about telepath communication, as far as for me anyway, is that you can't lie to the person. From what I've experienced, once that individual taps in to your subconscious, it's like there's no secrets. Everything's without clothes. Everybody's exposed for who they truly, really, really are. So you're able to tap in, and you're able to ask questions, and they're going to tell you the truth. From what I've experienced, can that always change? Anything can change. I'm just going off of the experience that I've experienced thus far. If you tap in and you ask these questions, they always come back 100% accurate. You can talk to the person that is in a high-speed chase, fleeing the scene, and you can enter that person's mind and start to talk that individual down, or talk to that individual and find out, things that you couldn't know unless you spoke to that person. So if they're not picking up the phone, if they're trying to ignore you, it means nothing when you're able to tap in through telepath communication. And this energy is so powerful, guys, that, it does not matter where you're at on the planet, because you're able to, and this energy travels at the speed of light. Why? Because you can instantly, like on a phone, instantly talk to someone that is on the other side of the world, and instantly, boop, be tapped into them, and asking questions and getting answers. You can also, if you have this gift, which I do, you can also send healing energy. Because if you can tap into somebody anywhere in the world, no matter who they are, no one's off limits. And then you can also send healing energy to heal an individual. Because sickness is also an energy. So now you can you can send a healing energy to saturate that individual, to cover that individual from head to toe and everything all in between, to heal them of any sickness or any disease. Now, I've only found out that this doesn't work for me, and I'm only talking on my own personal experience, if the sickness is attached to karma, meaning something they did is what brought on the sickness. Well, the sickness is then like a lesson because it came through karma, bad karma. So that's off limits for me. They have to deal with that. Or if it's just their time. You know, there's nothing you can do when it's our time. It's your time. And everybody has a time. But outside of those two things, I have found and I have witnessed thus far that everyone else is curable. Everyone else is able to be healed. And I'm not talking weeks and hours to do this. I'm talking either instantly, or maybe you might do 3 small sessions, like every 2 hours do a session, or every 1 hour do a session, and you do 3 of those, and they take maybe 5 to 7 minutes, and boom, you're done. I've had one case to where I had to do 3 sessions, all within the same one day, but in 2-hour increments. So I did, and it was like 3 minutes, 4 minutes for each one. So I did a 3-4 minute session, maybe 5-minute session, waited 2 hours, did another 5-minute session, waited 2 hours, and did one more 5-minute session. And this person had mental issues, bunch of blockages and things of that nature that was just brought on from like a previous bad relationship. And so they had a lot of negative thinking and a lot of blockages, and I was able to remove all of those things. Thank you, Spirit. Because without him, I couldn't do any of this, right? So let's give credit where credit is due. But since he is working through me and has allowed me to have these gifts, this is what I've seen. So I'm just sharing it with you guys. So that's why I love energy so much. I mean, you guys have all seen me use a pendulum. Everybody has. Open your hand, watch it swing. Close it, shut the energy off. Open your hand, watch it swing. Close it, cut the energy off. One more time, open your hand, watch it swing. Close it, cut the energy off. Why? Because everything is energy. I don't care what it is. Everything is energy. Everything carries energy. And once you are able to build a connection with that energy, with energy in general, then you can manipulate it. What do I mean by manipulating? Meaning you can make it do what you want it to do. Swing left and right. You can speak to it. Stop. Spin in a circle. Stop. Go front and back. Stop. Swing at helicopter speed, really fast. Faster. Faster, faster. Let's pick it up. And seeing the energy obeys you because it hears you. And next thing you know, you're like that. And just like that, stop. Or snap your finger, pick it back up. And there it goes once again. Or stop it. Because once you understand energy, guys, there's nothing that you can't do. That's why you can throw something somebody's way, good or bad, and it's going to transpire. I don't care what it is. Curse them, bless them. Now there's karma for everything, right? What you put out comes back. That's just the law of the universe, how things work. So hopefully you're only putting out good, love, and light. But no matter what you put out there, that's why when people get angry at people and they're cursing them out and they're wishing bad and whatnot on them. What they're doing is throwing energy out on them, but they just don't know that's what they're doing, and they don't know how to use it properly. But if you knew how to control it, you would control your anger and temper, because you know what you put out is eventually going to find its way back to the sender, because karma never loses an address, and it's going to come back to you. If you had ill intentions, because everything is based off of intentions. Why did you do what you did? What was the intentions? When you have this type of gift, when you're able to understand energy and bend it and mold it to what you want it to be, and then throw it out there, you can throw out loving energy and heal someone or uplift someone that you're not even next to, and send them good energy, and instantly they will feel that their mood raise up, because you're able to control energy, and so you're able to throw it out there their way. Or if you needed to protect yourself, you can also protect yourself without picking up a gun, without using a weapon, because you have the best weapon. You have energy, which is everywhere, which means you can touch somebody on the other side of the world, never leaving your living room, never leaving your workspace, never leaving your car. That's power. That is incredible power. Now, people use energy when they do black magic, witchcraft, low vibrational people, dealing in the dark arts. But all that is, and all they're trying to do is what I just demonstrated. They're trying to manipulate energy. For the most part, they need help from a demon, devil, dark entity, which, as you see, for somebody on my high level, my high energy, my high rank, I don't need any entity, no darkness, any of that low vibrational garbage, because I'm not a low vibrational being. I'm very high vibrational. So I can just, as you see, I can just speak, and no matter what I'm holding, even if I grab another pendulum, doesn't matter. Swing left and right. See, the energy is going to obey my voice, because I have a relationship with energy. So just think if I said stop. Just think if I was throwing healing energy to someone. They're automatically going to receive it. They're going to receive it because I'm using the pendulum, so you have a visual to see that when I speak, it moves and does what it do. But do I need it? No. Because when I speak, it's my voice. I don't need the proof of it moving. I know. But because I'm talking to you all, I like to show some type of visual so you can see and get a better understanding of what I'm speaking about. Do I have to speak? No. I just already showed you. We're all energy. That's why I can open up my hand and it swings. Close it and it automatically knows to stop. Open my hand and it swings. Close it and it automatically knows to stop. Shut it off. Let it out. Let it out. Shut it off. Let it out. Shut it off. Give directions. Energy can see you. See what I mean? Stop it. Without even saying it. It'll just know, because it sees. It has eyes. It sees everything. Start it again. And stop it again. This is an awesome gift to have. I would urge that everyone learns how to manipulate energy in a positive way, of course. This way, if you're sick, you can speak good energy, which will move off the sickness energy, the energy that is low vibrational, that has you sick, it would push that out and replace it with good high vibrational healthy energy to uplift your mood and to heal you and put you in a good space again. If you notice, most people when they're sick, they're in a low vibration. They're normally down, they're normally unhappy, they're normally talking about what ails them, what hurts them, etc., etc., etc. We've all been there. No shade on no one. But then when you're normally not sick and you're in a good mood and it's a sunny day and you're getting that vitamin D coming down from the sun on you and it's a blue skies out there, you're normally automatically, naturally in a higher vibration and a higher mood, more energetic, smiling more. Normally, that is for the average individual. Even if you have someone that is facing mental issues, normally when you put them out there in the sun, normally when you put them around a good, healthy environment, they start to smile more. They start to feel better. And all you did without knowing what you did was change the mood by changing the energy. When you play an upbeat song, that's energy that makes you feel. When you play a soul song and you start a slow song, you start to think about this person, that person, or that moment, or this moment, and it brings you sadness. If it's attached to sadness, that's just because it's it's an energy attached to sadness. It's an energy attached to bring you down. That's why everything is energy. It's so important, guys, that if you learn this technique of how to properly use energy, how to command it, how to stop it, how to speak to it, and it commands, and you can command it, and it obeys you. You are a powerful mofo. You just went from a regular person to a powerful mofo. Because now you're no joke. Why? Because the words you speak, you know exactly what they'll do. Because you control it. Everyone else just talking out of emotions. And they may affect you. They said this about me and you may get sad. That's because they said something negative, which was low vibrational, and they threw that energy out because everything's energy, whether you're speaking positive or negative. People just don't know that. And so they say something negative. That's why if they're talking even behind your back, that energy travels out and you feel it. Now you may not know what it is because you're not intuitively, I believe that's it, inclined to understand how it works. So you just may feel a certain way, but you don't know why you're feeling that way. But when you're on a certain spiritual level, like myself, you know exactly why you feel the way you feel. You know exactly, there is no surprises. You know exactly who's sending the energy. There is no one hiding and doing this to this person and they don't know it's me. Oh no. Because then when you understand energy, you can instantly ask the energy to reveal that individual to you, and instantly they're going to boop, pop into that individual's head because you have telepathic communication power. So you can instantly find that person on a drop of a dime. So they can't hide. They can hide from regular people. They can hide from people that don't have these gifts until they learn and get these gifts. Or they meet somebody like me and then I start to teach them. I'm just saying this is a wonderful, amazing, awesome gift to have. Imagine if somebody was stranded, you can't find them, and you're able to tap into their mind and ask questions that you wouldn't be able to ask because there's no phone, there's no communication in the 3D, which is here. But now you're able to tap into the spirit, to the invisible realm, which is limitless, and get more answers than you would if you were relying on cell phone or some type of telecommunication. So guys, I just wanted to tap in real quick and just share the importance of understanding energy, because everything is energy. Just like when I hear people on YouTube, I listen to a lot of readers because it's part of the spiritual community, and I'm heavy in that community of just spirituality and things of that nature. But when you see people that are putting in good work, and just people that have pages, and they always got to tell you about, be careful because this scammer, this scammer, this scammer. I would deal with the scammers if I had that problem. I don't have that problem. But if I had that problem, it wouldn't be a problem, because I can energetically, instantly tap into that person that thinks they're hiding behind a fake page. Instantly. And then I can instantly send them whatever I want their way. If I want to sit them down, next thing they know, they have high fever, they're sick, and they're learning a quick lesson that my page is the page to play with, because it comes with repercussions. That's if you understand how to manipulate energy and throw it out there. Or like I say, you can put it out there and heal somebody. Curse somebody, bless somebody. Your intentions aren't bad. It's their intentions that are bad, and you are just correcting them. It's what I like to say, placing them under judgment. You cross the line, boop, you get a judgment placed on you. Deal with it. And you can do that all day, limitlessly, endlessly. There's no limitations to it. And then they start to wise up real quick. This isn't the route I want to take anymore, because trying to scam someone off of somebody else's page that understands energy, while they think I could put a hex on you, really? Take that junk somewhere else. You can put a hex on normal, regular people. You can't put a hex on somebody that understands energy. They can pop into your mind, tell you what you're getting ready to do. Really? You can't even lie to that person. It's like Wonder Woman when she puts the lasso around you, and it's the lasso of truth, and you automatically have to tell the truth when they ask you questions. How are you going to win against that? Anything is subject to change, but I can only go off of my experience, right? And thus far, my experience has been pretty positive. When you tap into the subconscious, they're going to spill the beans on whatever it is. So if you got somebody fake on your page and they think they're hiding, and you understand energy, and then you can speak to that energy to go to that individual and to deal with them accordingly. And they're going to get lit up based off of whatever you put out there on them, because of what they have done to you by crossing the line. And you don't need a gun, and you don't have to break the law, and you don't have to, put hands on no one. You just throw energy their way while they're trying to steal people, steal their money and give them false reads or whatever the case may be on your page. Why don't they make their own page? I don't understand this. If these people that work in the dark arts, black magics, this is how you know they got to be the slowest people in their family. They're not the smartest apple in the bunch by far, because if they were, why don't they just do a spell to just be rich? Why don't they just do a spell to heal themselves? Why are they at the doctors? It's because they only know how to use energy through a demonic entity. See how I don't need a demonic entity? See? I don't need a demonic entity. Spin to the left. I don't need a demonic entity. I already have the power. Stop. They got to try to summon something to work with them, and then that something takes over them, and now they're that entity is using them. They're the puppet. They're the slave from that point on. That's what you call selling your soul. See, there's no selling your soul when you understand energy and you use it properly and correctly and respectfully, and your intentions are all honorable, high vibration, not like theirs. They can't heal themselves. If their kid was sick, they're like, we got to make a doctor appointment. I would say, why don't you just use a spell to heal your son or your daughter, friend, loved one? Because they can't. They're like, look, bro, I can only use it for negativity, and I have to go through a dark entity to use it. Other than that, I can't do nothing. I need help. You don't. You're above all of us. That's why it's so hard to touch you. That's why it's so impossible to touch you, because you don't need no help. Not to mention you are protected. Look, see that light? Protected from above. And we're not even going to get into that, right? We're just going to stick with energy. Keep it simple. I don't need any help, because I don't need to summons nothing from the dark side to help me do my work, and then all of a sudden I'm their puppet. I'm doing what they want me to do. No, bro, I stay in charge. Boss status. You know what I'm saying? As you should stay in charge, but you got to understand energy and how it works. Then you can command energy to go out to that individual, or you can, if you feel you have someone sending you some negativity, you can say reverse what's been sent to me and send it back to them. And see, and it spins in a reverse. That's the energy. Everything's energy. That's what they're trying to throw at you, but with help from a dark entity. And see, you instantly are throwing it back. I have some negativity being thrown at me, so it's automatically throwing it right back. Automatically throwing it right back. This is how simple it is. Look, and then it starts to slow down, because it's like, it's energy. I already threw it back. They'll deal with what they were trying to throw at you. Done. Then you can even talk to the energy. Did you send what was thrown at me back? Yes. Was it done accurately? Yes. Is what they were trying to send, whoever it was, because we didn't get into that, I could have found that out too, is what they were trying to send, negative, that negative energy to me, is it any longer coming my way? No. Thank you. It understands everything. See, even the thank you. It knows it's a wrap. So when it comes to somebody that understands energy at this level, it makes it impossible. Practitioners, warlock, witches, covens, impossible to touch you. They can't. Because you understand energy. They're calling on dark entities that when it doesn't work right, this gets sent right back to them. Their dark entities can't stop energy. It's the laws of the universe. They're not above the laws of the universe. They also have to work within the laws of the universe. And how sweet it is to not have to call on something dark and demonic to get what you want done. And how sweet it is to be able to have good karma coming back in your life instead of negative karma because of your bad intentions and what you were trying to put out there. And how sweet it is to have a good, peaceful night's sleep instead of a restless night's sleep, because you are dealing with negative karma coming back on you. Because I don't care what anybody says, whatever you put out automatically comes back. That is the laws of the universe. There's no getting around it I don't care who you are. Light worker, dark worker, summoning entities, summoning angels. Whatever you put out, what are your intentions? Whatever you put out will come back. That's why you put out love and light. That's why your intentions are always to vibe high and put out good. But the majority of people don't know this. So they put out negative. I hate you. I wish this on this person. I wish this. They don't know that they're throwing energy out there that's going to circle back and come back to the sender. Who put this message out there? Because once I go out and touch this person with your message, they get it. They heard about what I said. Now they feel bad. I touched them. I'm circling back to come back to you now. Are you prepared to deal with me? Are you prepared? Are you prepared to deal with that negative energy? Most people, absolutely not, because they don't even know this is what they did. So in their ignorance, they suffer. That's why I'm very careful on what words I use, because mostly someone of my caliber, if I speak something, it's going to go out. It is what it is. So guys, this is just something really quick. I just wanted to touch base with you guys on and just let you know that if you ever get around to understanding how to manipulate energy, your life will be taken to levels that you couldn't even imagine, because you'll be able to help in so many areas of life that I've already named, and I don't want to re-go through all of them again. You can always rewind the video or take a look at it again. But I named all the different ways, you can be a positive help. Talk to someone in a coma, all that good stuff. Talk to someone, like I said, you can just talk to all kinds of people. Your boss on the job when you're not on the job. That employee, the person you work with. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on. So, with that being said, guys, my name is Trickett. You guys are all amazing out there, regardless of the state of mind you're in, because it's all karma coming back. So hopefully, for all of your sake, you are putting out positive energy, because energy don't play. I don't care who you are. It's going to come back right back to you. So if you're out there trying to do some woo-woo stuff and put out something negative, well, unfortunate for you, negative is going to come right back to you. If you're putting out some positive, and then, the universe is going to see that positivity and going to reward you with positive energy going back into your life. And with that being said, I'm Trickett. Here's my 7 chakra salute. I'm wishing all of you a wonderful Wednesday, because it is early morning this Wednesday. And I hope you guys are all vibing high. And I hope you watch the words that you do speak. I have a video when I'm using my pendulum and I'm saying hateful words. And you can see, first I'm saying positive words and it's swinging. And then I start saying hateful words and it starts to slow down, because I demonstrate how negative words choke everything and stop it from going out to doing the positive that you might have started off doing. And then I showed how the positive words picks the speed of the pendulum back up, and it starts, that energy is like happy energy. It starts swinging good again. But the minute I start saying negative words, it starts to slow back down again and then eventually stop. Just like you. When you're in a good mood, you're doing good. When you get in a bad mood, that's that low vibing energy, you start to feel bad, start to pout, start to have that sad content on your face. So guys, that being said, I'm Trickett. You guys are all amazing. And until next time, confirmation right there. And until next time, guys, vibe high. Peace out. Deuces. And that's facts on that.